New year, new intro. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show. Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show.
Hello.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
We do.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
And
I review players all the time, dog. Everyone is fire like a Yule log.
Fire.
We trying to get some views like a blind man.
I can't see.
Shout out to my subs, they are gang.
Good evening and welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Week Foot, and it's so beautiful to see you back on the channel today. I hope everybody is staying at home. So this episode is going to be a shout out to all my Milanistas out there. Shout out to all my Ukrainian followers out there. We're going to be reviewing this 93 Prime Icon Moments Andrei Shevchenko card. And this is a card that somebody did request about a week or two ago. I forgot who it was, so I'm sorry about that. But I remember somebody did request me to review his card. And to be fair, he looks like a very good card. All right. He's 6 foot tall. He has high work rates, which is not my favorite on attackers, but it doesn't necessarily ruin the card. He's right-footed with a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. I played 4 games in division rivals with him. I got 5 goals and 1 assist. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you enjoy content like this, do me a favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, Andrei Shevchenko, what is he bringing to your team? I mean, the one thing I was concerned about with this card was that I have never liked a Shevchenko card on any FIFA ever. I just never found him to be a very meta card, a very fun card to use. I mean, he's good in some remarks or some respects, but he's just not a card I ever enjoyed in FIFA. This Prime Icon Moments, though, does look like it's fixing some of his flaws. I mean, he does have the pace. He's always had decent pace on FIFA. His shooting stats are, of course, going to be mental. 95 shooting. And these aren't fake shooting stats. Every single stat is above 90. I did throw a Sniper Chem style on him because I do think he's a card that would benefit most from the Sniper Chem style. That maxes out his finishing and his attack positioning. His passing stats are still kind of iffy. I mean, all his cards have pretty bad passing. This card has barely passable passing with the 76 short passing and the 79 vision, but interestingly enough, he does have 91 curve. His dribbling stats are what I'm worried about the most because every Shevchenko card I've ever used has been clunky. And I'm hoping that this card, it's fixed because he does have 90 dribbling as the face stat. It's still worrying here because he only has 83 agility and 83 balance, or 83 agility and 80 balance, and that's why I threw the Sniper Chem style on him, which would theoretically raise his agility to 93, his balance to 85. The rest of his dribbling stats, though, are brilliant. I mean, they're all around the 90 range. His physical stats are very nice as well. He has 83 strength, 83 stamina, 90 jumping. He may be an aerial threat if you want that out of him, but I mean, don't cross the ball. I mean, your game might crash. It is what it is, though. We're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So, according to Footbin, this card's going to be costing you 1 to 1.1 million coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth the money? I would have to say not quite, all right? I don't think he's a card that really lives up to that valuation. Just for reference, guys, I will be using Shevchenko up top in the 4-1-2-1-2 two-striker formation. That being said, though, he might be the kind of card that really shines more in a lone striker formation. I find that with a lot of the clunky cards, but this is just a frame of reference just so you guys know how I'm using him. I'm gonna break down the stats though so you know exactly what to expect at home. So first we're gonna be talking about his pace. He has 91 pace, 88 acceleration, and 92 sprint speed. How does it play out in game? And what I will say is that in the straight line, this guy is actually pretty quick. But just like any other player on this game that's 6 foot tall, that is having a lot of stock in game, he's not going to be good when it comes to turning. He's not going to be good as far as how quick he is on the ball. On the ball, he genuinely feels like he has like 85 pace or so, which is obviously not the best. That being said, though, if you send him in behind, he will get in behind more times than not. Overall, I got to give this guy's pace an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's shooting. And if you want this guy to be worth anything close to 1 million, you're going to be hoping he has a really good shot. And I will say that his shooting did not disappoint. The one thing that I really noticed about this card was this guy's shot power and finishing combination. He has 96 finishing, boosted to 99 with his Sniper Chem style. He has 96 shot power in game. All his shots were insane. He has actually one of the better shots I have felt on this game, and I've used a lot of expensive cards. I've used a lot of different kinds of cards, and he has one of the best shots on this game, I gotta say. I mean, either foot is very accurate, very powerful, and when he hits it on target, he's gonna beat the keeper because of his 96 shot power. It's very, very nice. Another thing that really stands out about this card is the 96 attack positioning, boosted to 99 with a chem style, and in game, this guy makes a lot of dangerous runs, especially since he has a lot of pace, so he's very, very hard to track for defenders, and if he gets just a little ounce of space, he's gonna finish. I mean, he's one of those cards where he scores half chances, he scores from ridiculous angles, he just has that kind of shot. His long shots at 90 is also very respectable, and I did not mention, but I will mention now that he does have the finesse shot trait. So if you catch it with his right foot finesse outside the box, he's gonna hit the back of the net. Overall, I gotta give this guy shooting a 9.75 out of 10. He is extremely, extremely clinical. Next, we will be talking about this guy's passing. 75 passing. How does it feel in game? And in game, I will say he feels very average as far as passing goes, as the stats would indicate. I mean, he has 79 vision, 76 short passing, and he basically does just enough to not ruin the build-up play, if you know what I mean. And what I will say is that you really shouldn't be using this guy as a target man too much, because normally target men like Benzema, like Firmino, even like the Rodrigo and Bale cards I have reviewed previously, they have good passing stats. This guy does not have that good of a passing capability to him. He has 91 curve, which I was kind of interested to see how it would affect this card. I don't really notice it. I don't really notice it being something that really changes the fact that he has mediocre passing. Overall, I gotta give this guy's passing a 7 out of 10. Next, we will be talking about this guy's dribbling. He has 90 dribbling, but like I said, he's 6 foot tall. He only has 83 agility and 80 balance, and unfortunately, even though I threw a sniper chem style, which boosted his agility to 93, which boosted his balance to 85, and which boosted his other dribbling stats to the mid 90s, he just doesn't really have the turning capability that the top dribblers on this game has. And that's what really limits him from being somebody that I would say is worth 1 million, because his shot is definitely worth 1 million. He has the pace to possibly be worth 1 million. But the fact that his dribbling is just so clunky in game, he's so slow to turn, I think he's one of those cards where you can max out his dribbling stats. I mean, you could give him a dribbling all attribute boost card, and this guy will still feel clunky because he's so big, he's so long, and while that does come with some advantages, it's not necessarily meta, and it does limit him from creating his own opportunities. Because if you're paying for 1 million, or if you're paying 1 million coins for a striker, you're gonna be expecting them to do more than just be able to shoot. I mean, there's a lot of cards on this game that can shoot, but the fact that he can't create his own shot really, really limits his value, in my opinion. That being said, though, what I will say is that in certain areas, you will notice that he has good ball control, good dribbling, but like I said, he's just too big to be able to create his own shot. Overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling an 8 out of 10. Finally, we will be talking about his physical. He has 80 physical, 83 strength, 83 stamina, 90 jumping are the key stats here. And in game, what I will say is that I did notice a few things. Number one, aerially, this guy is definitely a threat. He has 90 jumping at 6 foot tall. He wins a lot of headers. And I found that the best way to really bring him into the play, or to use him to bring others into the play, is literally just lob the ball up to him. He'll win most headers and just flick it on to the next player. And that's really a way that you can really keep possession in certain games where the gameplay is delayed. You can't dribble. He does offer that outlet to your team, which is something that can't be overlooked if you know how to use it. He has 83 strength. And what I will say is, in game, this guy felt a lot stronger than 83 strength. And I do think the reason for that is the fact that he's big, he's stocky. And when I shielded with him, I felt like the defender had no chance to get the ball off of him. So if you know how to use target man strikers like a Lewandowski or like a Kluivert, if you know how to shield with them and get the shot off, this guy's gonna actually probably be very good for you. But he's only a kind of player that really fits a specific playstyle. He's not somebody that will fit most people's playstyle. He's not gonna be somebody that fits the most meta playstyle. Overall though, I gotta give this guy's physical a 9 out of 10. He's actually a very physical card. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I think he has a lot of things going for him. He has decent pace, he has a very, very, very clinical shot, and he feels extremely strong in game. However, his weaknesses are just too big to overlook. His passing is average, alright? His dribbling, while he does have a decent control of the ball for somebody who's 6 foot tall, he just is too clunky, too truck-like to turn to be able to say that, yo, I'll pay $1 million or 1 million coins for this card. So overall, I gotta give him an 8.5 out of 10. If you enjoy big, bullish strikers like Drogba, like Lewandowski, it's possible you can make this guy work. However, he's not going to be the best suited card for most players. Alright guys, so that's going to be my Shevchenko Prime Icon Moments review. Hopefully you guys at home found it enjoyable, helpful. All right. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. But until then, later.